Is India falling behind the cannabis policy when it comes to ganja and also the hemp? Every country is taking an opportunity to introduce cannabis back into their country through the medical programs and also the industrial programs. But here there is a lethargy, there is a slackness, there is an ignorance, and there is also a certain level of arrogance when it comes to the bureaucracies or the politicians on a very high level. What was supposed to be the Indian adventure when it comes to introducing cannabis to the entire world is now been taken away. The plant had been prohibited and kept blocked in India for nearly 41 years of prohibition right now. And during this time, the other countries are rolling out their policies. The medical research is being carried out over there. The medical access programs for the patients is being started in most of the other countries. The industrial hemp is being exploited in places like China or France or even America, where the amount of technology that is required to process all of these plant materials into products and also from products to finalized applications are all being conducted on the Western front. So is India really losing out on the opportunities because the plant originated here, the plant was used here, the plant was really kept on a very high value for thousands and thousands of years, but now we are losing on every single opportunity. There are countries which have patents when it comes to the medicinal compounds. And every time when any pharmaceutical company or any other company wants to use this particular thing, the patent is going to get blocked. No other company or no other country will be able to do such kind of a thing. So where is the path forward for India when it comes to expanding on the cannabis knowledge, cannabis research, and cannabis applications? Now look at AI. Like when AI came, we all know AI has equal amounts of good things and very, very bad, dangerous, evil things to the world. But India has no problem in jumping into it and then creating an international forum for AI investments and software investments and electrical applications investments and hardware, all of these things. But when it comes to cannabis, when it comes to ganja, when it comes to hemp, there is a great amount of lethargy. So we are really, really losing out on the greatest of opportunities in order to start our research over here. So that when it comes to the seed breeding, when it comes to the plant processing technologies, when it comes to the final products, be it medicinal or industrial, we are losing out on a whole lot of possibilities. And yet the government wants to keep on adding. We are going to be a 5 trillion economy, we are going to be a 6 trillion economy, we are going to be whatever, we are going to be China, we are going to lead the entire world, all in sort of a fantasies that is in the political world. But when it comes to making a very foundational decision, when it comes to treating this plant in the right way and using it in the right way and allowing the players to apply this plant into various different products, there is a lethargy. So India has lost opportunities and India is on the losing front at the moment. The Idukki Gold, which is one of the best indica strains, is no longer sold in Idukki, but everything is being exploited in places like Amsterdam and America, where the seeds are available and then the plant flowers are available. When it comes to France, I've visited France and hemp farms, 500 acres, 1,000 acres of hemp cultivations, an entire town, an entire village completely filled with hemp fields. I've visited Holland, and then the amount of technologies that they have created when it comes to plant processing is unbelievable. The amount of exports that China is doing when it comes to industrial hemp products are so huge that the Indian companies are importing the raw materials and other things that is required to make basic fabrics and seeds for cultivation and a couple of other things. All the flowers for medicinal applications and other things are being used and openly allowed in America, but here in India we are cutting down, we are burning the crops, we are arresting the farmers, we are arresting the traders, and then we are really creating an evil image out of this plant culture. The amount of videos that the police groups are posting here in South India when it comes to, like the ganja has really taken over, like it's just stupid and ignorance at its best playing. So India has already lost the opportunity in when it comes to being the pioneer in this entire game. At least now, if we can still somehow recreate the policy, bring the plant back, allow the players to play their game, there is a slight possibility that we might be able to do wonders, because the amount of human resource, the amount of potential that is there in this particular country, and the amount of money and the investments that are readily available, the amount of land space that is available is going to create an economic revolution for this particular country, but there is no decision maker. India has lost the opportunities. India is on the losing end when it comes to the cannabis and hemp game.